67% of Canadian adults with autism are unemployed. And for those who are employed, the median annual income is under $3,000. To help bridge that gap, the 9th annual series of Spectrum Works Career Fair is weeks away. And joining us to tell us all about it and its impact is Neil Forrester. Good morning to you.
Thank you for having me.
So excited to have you here today. First of all, let's just talk a little bit about this initiative and why it is needed.
Well, I think you said it, right? There's a 67% unemployment rate. And for those that are employed, the average income for them is well below the standard average. And there's just a huge gap, and families are stuck. Individuals who want purpose and, who have a lot to offer are stuck at home for years, forgotten about. And so we're here to help champion this community.
And what can people expect from this job fair?
They can expect a lot. It's a career. We originally started this as a job fair, but we quickly learned and realized that this should be a career fair. There's entry-level jobs, there's temporary jobs, seasonal jobs, there's full-time jobs, and there's going to be careers, pathways for careers. A lot of the employers that have participated in the past 8 years and that are participating again this year are saying, listen, we're aware of the benefits of hiring autistic job seekers, and we have more than just entry-level jobs. So they'll have the opportunity to meet with employers from all levels, multiple industries. In addition to that, we will also have service providers that are there, because a lot of the families and individuals themselves aren't aware of all the service providers that are there to help to support them in their employment journey. So we partner with a lot of the service providers who will have a presence on site so these job seekers can meet them and even continue their journey after our event.
Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the autism employment inequalities that many are currently facing?
I mean, there's a lot. I think the biggest one, which is one of our pillars, is really the stigma around understanding what autism is and what it isn't. That's just the reality is this is a big educational piece. So being afforded the opportunity to speak on platforms like this really helps us get the word out. Autistic job seekers are very much discriminated against. It's very much a neurological disorder that affects their social skills. So working in a social setting sometimes may not be the most conducive for them when there's a lot of individuals around. So they need certain accommodations. Sometimes it's lower lighting, less noise, or they need to work a little bit more independently. But with those accommodations, what employers who have invested the time and efforts into providing these for job seekers have found that they have the longest retention rates when they hire autistic job seekers. They're the most efficient because they're not really involved in office politics or issues. They're hyper-focused on their work. And when they're given proper direction, they're not needed to be handheld as much because they really ask the questions or give the right direction. So there's a lot of these things that we're just trying to continue with the awareness and the education around it.
Thank you, Neil, so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And the 9th annual Spectrum Workers Virtual Career Fair is September 26th from noon until 5 p.m. Eastern, and you can head to their website as well for more information.